Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. In this episode, we are going to talk about can't see the forest for the trees and how that can impact your ability to grow and supersize your business. Now, what the heck does it mean? It's an idiom or an expression that's been around for a really long time, created by a writer in order to convey the message that sometimes we get so caught up in the details and the minutia, because a lot of times the details are the minutia, right? Of our businesses and our life that we miss the big picture, the big things that are going on around us that can negatively or positively impact us. And we just totally miss them. We miss opportunities. We don't see everything. We can't see the big picture if we're too focused on the details. I think of a bunch of examples of this in my life and in my businesses. Micromanaging. Okay, some of us have gone through streets of micromanaging where we thought we had to manage the details of every aspect of our business. A lot of times when you're starting out in your business and you're growing it, it's your baby. You started it. You dreamt up the idea. And you're trying to micromanage every aspect of that business as it grows. And the truth is, you don't be awesome at every aspect of the business, right? Maybe you're really a good big picture. For example, I'm a good big picture person, but I'm not a good details person. I can come up with a process to simplify and make things awesome, but I should not be the one that is actually operating and using that process in the vast majority of the aspects of a business, running a business. Now, since I joined the online world, it's interesting. People in the online world like to think that marketing and copywriting and sales is 100% of a business. And I just laugh because guess what? Yeah, it's a really important part of your business, but all the parts of your business need to work together as a whole for your business to succeed and grow and supersize. So there's a lot more to your business than marketing and sales. Sorry, my marketing guru friends, but there just absolutely is. So it doesn't mean I have to manage and run and do the details of all those aspects of the business, but each function has to get done. You have to have quality, you have to have safety, you have to have customer service, you have to have delivery, you have to have products, you have to have all kinds of aspects. You have to have purchasing, accounting. There's all these functions and all these things that have to get done in your business that there's a lot of details to, and you cannot possibly manage all those details. So micromanaging, trying to micromanage and tell people how to do absolutely everything will kill your business and you won't be able to supersize. Getting lost in the details and the minutia of things, working in your business instead of on your business. That is probably the biggest example I see in myself and in other smaller businesses, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs that are just getting started or have been around for a long time and are looking to scale. A lot of times what we find when we start looking more closely at our businesses that we're doing too much of the work ourselves, the day-to-day work that we're spending, 8 hours a day working in the business, and then we're trying to spend time after that 8 hours or 12 hours or however long the day is for your particular industry or business, working on the business. And usually by that time we're exhausted, and so there's not a whole lot of our energy left to look at the big picture, pay attention to what's going on in our industry, paying attention to what's going on in the economy, in the environment around us, paying attention to what's going on with competition that we need to be aware of to make sure that we're serving our customers and the people that we're here to serve in the best way possible. So can't see the forest for the trees means that I am paying attention to the leaves and the branches and the grass and the roots and the flowers as I'm walking through the forest so much that I don't even realize that I'm in a forest. Have you ever done that in your business? Have you ever, I know I have, I've been so involved in working in my business that I missed some of the big opportunities to grow and expand my business faster and easier than I could have. I did the same thing as I switched from the brick and mortar world to the online world. I found myself in these learning loops where I would be spending, weeks or maybe months taking a course or learning details about something like how to do music for a podcast. I spent days and days looking for music for my podcast, and I yet don't have music on my podcast because I couldn't find one that I like. Now I found a lady that's custom designing music for my podcast because it was too hard for me to pick it out. And it's the same with design work. I use a magnifying glass for everything. So design work in my eyes and typos and things, that's the detailed things that I need to have assistants and editors and people help me do because I physically cannot see them. So actually not being able to see is an advantage because it makes me not focus on the details, not pay attention to the little things and pay more attention to the big things that really matter. So, are you micromanaging? Are you procrastinating? Are you working in your business instead of on your business? Are you worried about the details instead of focusing on the big picture and the vision? Because your job as the business owner and creator or upper level executive is to paint the vision, paint the picture, and allow people to implement and make that picture a reality, make that vision come true for you and for your business. That's how you supersize. That's how you grow. And it's a lot more fun. That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. Share in the comments below if you've done any of those things. If you have ever been guilty of micromanaging or getting lost in a sidetrack trail or going down the wrong road because you were focusing on a detail of how to do something instead of finding who could do it better for you. That's it. Make it an awesome day. I'll catch you tomorrow.